Good evening and welcome to Rideshare UK, the channel that gets under the skin of Uber, but we're going to give Uber a bit of a break now. On today's video, we're going to be talking about, well, it's a nightmare really, and we all dread of it. And it's such a regular occurrence at the same time, because riders can be such idiots, and especially after drinking at nights. But then again, it can happen anytime. This is when the rider opens the door, sitting at the back or the front, to get out without even looking to see if there's a car oncoming. Now, because they're too busy on the phone is one of the main reasons. Now, sadly, in some cases, the incoming vehicle takes your door away or even damages the car, well, the door. The fault is going to be yours, but there have been other cases when the car has been in fault, for not leaving enough space and careless driving, but that's hard to prove. So anyway, what do we do here? Because the fault is yours. Well, the first thing to do, and the most important, is to remain calm. This is important because you want this to be played out your way, right? You gotta stay calm no matter what. Secondly, don't let the rider get away, because the chance of this happening would be at the end of the journey mostly. But you gotta make sure that this person, your rider, doesn't get away, because he's the one that's going to pay for all this. So, firstly, you go to the other car. You explain to the other car that you're a taxi driver, and you have passengers, and you're going to be back very soon, because you want to make sure that guy doesn't get away. So get that out of the way. Go to the other car and tell them, "Look, I'll be back with you very soon." Now you come back to the rider, and this is what you do. You give them one of these, right? And this is what they call an accident report. The good thing is, more or less everywhere, every workplace has something like this in place. So they're quite familiar with it, but we're going to use it to our advantage. And, even if you need to say this is required by Uber, by Bolt, by the council, doesn't matter what you say, you got to make them fill this in. So the whole emphasis is on them completing this form, because it contains vital information which you want. So you tell them, look, give them a pen and say to them, fill this in. Let me just go back to the other car, the one that hit the car, exchange your insurance, whatever you need to do, and you need to come back to this guy quickly. Now, this form, you are getting everything you need from the rider. So if we zoom in a bit, you can see the name, address, postcode, telephone number, who you work for, the date, the time, the location, a brief description of the accident, sign and print. This is everything you need. Get all the detail by deception, by whatever it is, get that filled in. Now, also at the same time, look, if you want one of these forms, print it out, do a screenshot on this, put it in the back of your boot or your glove compartment in an envelope with a pen. So, have everything ready. And something, I don't mind you doing all this, because this is what this channel is about. It's about helping each other. Now, anyway, inform Uber, Bolt, whoever, and your council, and get an estimate for the actual work. Then, once you got that, you write a letter, you post it, record it, explaining that this is the cost, you're in fault because you opened the door, you're a mature adult and all that sort of thing, and this is the excess, and they need to pay this, or you'll be taking this matter through a small claims court. Now, the thing is, these kind of things happens in this trade all the time, so don't feel bitter about doing anything. It does happen. Let me show you something else. It can minimize these risk as well by putting some of these window stickers or on your door glass. And what I might do actually, because I'm opening one of these online WhatsApp shops soon, and you know, if you say you're a taxi driver, when you come to collect the goods, I'll throw some of these in free for you. But if you want me to do a video on how to process through the small claims court, let me know and I'll see if I could do something for you regarding small claims court. But that is the basis of what happens when someone when someone crashes into your car, but it's your rider that's in fault opening the door. Okay guys, I'll speak to you soon, and remember, stay safe. Bye bye now.